This is Antarctica, a continent where access to certain places is forbidden. Not because of danger, not because of nature, but because of something sleeping beneath the ice. A city never meant to be seen. Energy sources that never shut down. And something that appears to be watching us. Antarctica is the only continent on Earth without a native human population. There are no cities, no road systems, and no permanent civilian settlements. Everything that exists here is temporary, controlled, and monitored. Yet despite having no population, Antarctica is one of the most restricted regions on the planet. Movement is regulated. Research is supervised. And exploration is confined to approved zones only. Officially, these rules exist to preserve scientific integrity and prevent environmental damage. But when a place with no people requires this level of control, it raises an important question. What exactly is being protected here? Across Antarctica, more than 50 regions are officially classified as restricted or protected zones. Some of these locations are completely off-limits, even to experienced research teams. What makes this unusual is that many of these zones do not contain fragile ecosystems, endangered species, or unstable terrain. There are no active volcanoes, no severe radiation warnings, no apparent natural hazards. In many cases, researchers receive no detailed explanation at all. Only a simple statement. Entry prohibited. Authorization denied. In a land already isolated from the world, these additional layers of secrecy stand out sharply. For most of modern history, scientists believed that beneath Antarctica's ice, there was nothing more than bedrock and frozen water. That assumption remained unchallenged until the introduction of advanced technologies. Deep penetration radar, gravitational mapping, thermal satellite imaging. These tools revealed something unexpected. Heat signatures beneath the ice, stable and localized, persisting year after year. The temperature levels were too consistent to be explained by natural geothermal activity. There were no volcanic systems nearby, no tectonic movement, no shifting ice patterns. The heat appeared controlled, as if it was being generated deliberately. As radar data became clearer, the anomalies beneath the ice started forming recognizable patterns. Not random voids, not fractured rock, but geometry. Straight corridors, sharp angles, layered levels stacked with intention. Some structures repeat the same proportions over vast distances, as if built from a single architectural logic. Natural caves curve. They collapse. They erode. These structures do none of that. Their edges remain intact. Their symmetry is preserved. This is not erosion. This is design. Whatever exists beneath the ice was built according to rules. As mapping expanded, the true scale became impossible to ignore. These were not isolated chambers or small installations. Some underground spaces stretch for multiple kilometers. They connect to other sectors through tunnels large enough to move massive objects. The layout resembles districts, not rooms. Infrastructure, not shelter. Entire zones appear purpose-built, with circulation paths, hubs, and controlled access points. This is construction. on a scale that exceeds survival. It suggests permanence. A place not built to hide, but to endure. At the center of many complexes, scans reveal dense structures with unusually high energy output. These are not natural heat pools. They generate power continuously, without spikes or decay. No fuel signatures. No exhaust. No radiation typical of human technology. The energy distribution appears regulated, as if routed intentionally throughout the surrounding structures. What makes this unsettling is the consistency. These systems do not fluctuate. They behave like machines, designed to run indefinitely. Whatever powers them was never meant to shut down. If these structures were ancient ruins, there would be signs of collapse, fractures, internal failure, degradation over time. But none of that appears. Walls remain uniform. Energy patterns remain stable. Structural integrity is preserved. This suggests active maintenance, or systems advanced enough to regulate themselves. These places are not abandoned. They are inactive by choice. And there is an important difference between something being unused and something being offline. Offline systems can be reactivated. As monitoring continued, unexpected reactions began to appear within the structures. Pressure shifted inside sealed chambers. Energy flows rerouted themselves. Internal systems adjusted without external input. These changes occurred only when the area was being observed or approached. No manual control. No human interaction. The response was automatic, as if the system detected presence. Not life. Not consciousness in a biological sense, but awareness. An environment capable of sensing intrusion and responding accordingly. The question is no longer whether the structure functions. It is whether it observes. Deeper within the complexes, scanning reveals massive sealed structures. Gates. Circular. Symmetrical. Fully intact. They show no signs of damage or forced closure. Their locking mechanisms remain structurally perfect, as if designed to hold for extreme durations. There is no evidence of failure, only inactivity. These are not collapsed entrances. They are dormant systems, built to open, not when time passes, but when conditions are met. Whatever lies beyond them was never lost. It was intentionally contained. If these structures were built by humans, there would be records, artifacts, tools, cultural traces. But none exist. No historical references. No indigenous myths. No forgotten settlements. The timeline does not align with known civilizations, and their technological signatures do not match modern engineering, which leaves only one conclusion. These structures were not part of human history. They predate it, or exist outside of it entirely. Not erased, simply excluded from the story we were taught. Antarctica may appear silent, but silence does not mean absence. Beneath kilometers of ice, systems remain intact, powered, and controlled. Nothing there is broken. Nothing is decaying. It is waiting. Not buried by accident, Not forgotten by time. Sealed deliberately. Antarctica is not empty. It is dormant. And dormancy is never permanent.